Welcome back. In this episode you will learn another two new notes, a new time signature, a dotted minim, ties and play hands together. Do pause and rewind the video at any time if you need more time to recap and to practice. Looking at the music you can see that the time signature is different. 3/4, simple triple time, 3 crotchet beats in a bar. We also need to be able to write a 3-beat note. We do this by adding a dot after the minim. A dot after a note lengthens it by half its value. An ordinary minim is worth 2 crotchet beats, a dotted minim is worth 3 crotchet beats. Let's begin by clapping the rhythm of the right hand followed by the left hand and counting out loud. Ready? After 2 counts of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's find out where today's new notes are written on the stave or staff. The right hand notes are C, D, E and the new note F played with right hand finger 4. Remember, the new right hand note F is on the first space on the bottom of the treble clef. And the left hand notes C, B, A and the new note G. New note G in the left hand is on the top space of the bass clef, played with the left hand finger 4. Place your right hand on the piano, finger 1, the thumb on middle C, 2 on D, 3 on E and 4 on the new note F. Let's play the first line together. Ready? After 2 counts of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's look at the second line, the bass clef, the left hand. Place your left hand thumb, finger 1 on middle C, finger 2 on B and finger 3 on A and finger 4 on the new note G. Let's play the second line together after 2 counts of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now let's play the whole piece from the beginning after 2 counts of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now we can play left hand new note G, then A, B, C, and right hand C, D, E and new note F. Look at where each of the notes are written on the stave. Pause and rewind if you need a little bit more time to practice before we move on to the next piece. In this piece we have a very long note in the right hand. The 3 dotted minims are tied together to make one long note of 9 beats. You can see the curved line below that looks like a slur, but in fact it acts rather like a special glue that sticks or glues all the notes together. A tie joins 2 or more notes together of the same pitch, in other words on the same line or in the same space on the stave, so that they sound as one long continuous note. Notice the detached staccatos in bar 5, and in the left hand in bar 6, and the legato playing in the last 2 bars. 2 bars in the right hand and just 1 bar in the left. And the whole bar rests. Let's play the right hand from the beginning to the end. Listen first and follow along. You will hear the pulse played on the temple blocks to help. Listen first. Now let's play together. After 2 counts of 3 on the tempo blocks. Ready? Pause and rewind and practice as you need so that you can play in time and evenly with the long tied notes. Now let's play the left hand. Remember, we have 2 full bars rest. Listen first, the rests will be filled in by the tempo blocks. Now let's play together. Remember, the tempo blocks will fill in the 2 bars rest at the start and the 1 bar rest at bar 5 and again in the last bar. Ready? Let's practice the staccato harmonic fourths in bar 5 and 6. Remember, staccato playing is short and detached. Listen first. Now you. After 2 counts of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Pause again if you need a little bit more time to practice before we put the right hand and the left hand together in the final performance of this piece. Now let's play the whole piece through from the start. Remember the tied notes and the rests, the staccatos and the legatos. So after 2 counts of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well done. How did you do? Pause and practice a little bit more if you would like to before we move on to the final piece for today. Our final piece today is La Petite Valse, the Little Waltz. A waltz is a dance in triple time, 3/4. Listen to the whole piece and follow along with the music. Listen carefully while I play the right hand all the way through. Look at the jump of a fourth in the melody from C to F using fingers 1 to 4, and then it jumps back down again to C using fingers 4 to 1. Can you see the notes are played legato, smoothly in bars 1 to 2 and 3 to 4 and 7 to 8? Watch out for the crotchet rest in bar 6, followed by the staccatos, short and detached notes. You will hear a pulse played on the tempo blocks to help you spot the rests and play the note values accurately. Listen first. Let's play together after 2 counts of 3 on the tempo blocks. I'll mark in the left hand, but you won't be able to hear it. How were your staccatos and legatos? And did you remember the crotchet rest? Pause and rewind for a little bit more practice if you need to before we move on to the left hand. Now let's move on to the left hand. Watch out for the 3 crotchet rests. the light detached staccatos, and the smooth legato. Look at the last bar carefully. You'll see it begins with a crotchet rest, then a staccato crotchet, and the last note, the crotchet, has a strange symbol on the top. Can you see it? This note needs to be played as a full crotchet but held on for a little longer than one beat. The symbol above the note is a fermata or a pause sign. It means to hold the note on for longer than its normal value. Fermata in Italian means stop, and you often see the word fermata written on bus stops in Italy. When we use the sign in music, we stop or pause or hold on the note just for a little longer than its usual time value. Listen while I play the whole of the left hand. Now you join in, playing the left hand. Watch out for the crotchet rests and the fermata pause at the end. After 2 counts of 3, played on the tempo blocks. Ready? How did you get on? Did you remember the crotchet rests, the slurred notes, the crotchet rest at the end, the staccato, and the fermata? Pause and rewind if you need any more practice before we put both hands together in our final performance for today. Now let's put both hands together. Remember the changes in articulation, legato and staccato, the crotchet rests, and the fermata, the pause at the end. Are you ready? After 2 counts of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Let's go for our final concert performance of today, remembering all of the details that we've worked on. Are you ready? After 2 counts of 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Well done! You've learnt a new time signature, ties, the fermata, the pause, and a new piece, and developing your control and coordination. Go back and review anything you need to practice, and aim for 10 minutes once or twice a day. Remember, if you're tired, have a break and come back to your practice when you've rested. When you're ready, click on the link for the next lesson and I'll see you then. Remember to click like and subscribe and do comment. In the meantime, happy playing!